All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't.
These are huge dick freaks is all getting damnation in 2024. It's up for every one of them. It don't make any difference assuming that you Diddy or whoever you, because I knew him before he was Diddy. I knew him for quite a while when I previously became champ. I knew him in a stunning development, previous heavyweight champ. Mike Tyson has mixed the pot with unstable cases about hip-hop magnate P. Diddy, uncovering a side to the star that couple of might have envisioned Tyson known for his no-ends disposition, both all through the ring, has stripped back the drapery on Diddy's supposed endeavors to influence Tyson into compromising circumstances and adventures causing waves across the diversion world, leaving fans staggering and enthusiastic for additional subtleties. Is there anything you have suppositions on Diddy? Have you had any encounters with Diddy the Stunner disclosure, penny around Tyson's declaration that P. Diddy, otherwise called Shan Combs, made rehashed propals toward him, including offering cash for closeness, and even supposedly endeavoring to control a substance to him? Without his assent, this stunning divulgence reveals new insight into the tycoon's very own life, and brings up issues about his actual goals away from public scrutiny with Tyson's validity. On the line, the stakes couldn't be higher as general society anticipates further knowledge into this thrilling case. The contention doesn't prevent a re-emerged cut from a 1998 meeting has reignited revenue in the connection among Tyson and Diddy. During the meeting, Tyson was seen quietly moving Diddy's hand away from his leg, igniting hypothesis about hidden strains between the two symbols. Genuinely is going to Benjamin, as we see gracious yes in a real sense. Well, now we return, we going to talk more with Puffy. And if you have any desire to hang out as the clasp circulates around the web watchers, are taking apart every edge looking for hints to certify Tyson's new sensation Oak. We'll be right back with all the more just after applause. This stoking the discharge are ongoing claims recorded against P. Diddy charging sexual maltreatment and compulsion with allegations twirling, and the spotlight sparkling more brilliant than at any other time. The versatile winds up under serious examination. Yet in the midst of the turmoil, Diddy and his legitimate group stay unfaltering in their disavowal of all charges, passing on the general population to consider reality behind the titles. Diddy's public standing is done. It's done definitely yet as the tempest around P. Diddy strengthens the sensation disclosures from previous heavyweight champ Mike Tyson has sent shockwaves through the diversion world in a grasping episode of the PEFT digital broadcast. Tyson pulled back the cover on his relationship with a hip-hop big shot, uncovering a dim underside that couple have had really considered investigating. Tyson's record portrayed his cooperations with Diddy, claiming an example of conduct that went a long ways past what general society had recently known. By Tyson, the occurrence at the 1998 show was only a hint of something larger. He related occurrences where Diddy displayed undesirable and unseemly indications of consideration, bit by bit raising to unmistakable advances and offers of cash for closeness. The main way that we could get going and truly make a change is by cash. It's cash for realities. It's cash. Tyson's nerve-wracking story didn't stop there. He proceeded to depict an especially upsetting occurrence at one of Diddy's scandalous gatherings, where the investor supposedly endeavored to inebriate him by slipping substances into his beverage. These stunning disclosures have left fans faltering and clamoring for additional subtleties with Hyun's believability. On the line, the stakes couldn't be higher as the public wrestles with the ramifications of his cases. And what's more, Tyson's record is being validated by different sources, adding weight to the generally dangerous claims. As proof of Mike Tyson's words, the new anecdote about Feline Williams arises as a striking equal Williams' sincere disclosure on the Club Shea Web recording, where he suggested that Diddy had offered him $50 million for a lit act, reverberates daily with Tyson's record. Cuz P. Diddy be needing the body And you got to let him know, no, you got to let him know, no, I did. Williams' strong statement, combined with Tyson's frightening account, illustrates an example of conduct that goes past disengaged episodes. I got the receipts for all that I'm explaining to you. That is the reason I can say I want K. I really want realize you here. Get you note you, sir. Thank you. The comic assertion adds one more layer to the unfurling show, encompassing Diddy, alluding to a hazier side to the investor's way of life that many had just murmured regarding in quieted tones. Williams' utilization of the term got the receipts loans an error of credibility to his cases, recommending that there may without a doubt be substantial proof to help his claims. Additionally, Williams' remarks come when Diddy is entangled in numerous inappropriate behavior and attack cases, including claims of maltreatment by his ex-Cassie. The claims recorded against him have created a shaded area over his standing, leaving many pondering the real essence of his connections and collaborations in secret. And in this claim, he guarantees that basically P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap business, as the haze of embarrassment keeps on floating menacingly over hip-hop magnate Sh. Diddy. Holmes' new subtleties arise, portraying a firm defense that stretches out a long ways past allegations. The most recent claim delivered by music maker Rodney Lil Rud Jones dives into a dull area, uncovering upsetting charges of molestation and coercive closeness in a 73-page archive teeming with realistic portrayals and disrupting photos. Jones blames Combs for exposing him to a determined flood of spontaneous advances and sexual pressure, the maker credited with delivering 9 tracks on Kem's Grammy-selected 2023 collection. The Adoration collection asserts that what started as an expert joint effort before long lapsed into a bad dream of misuse and control over the course of his time residing with Mr. CMS. Mr. Jones was the survivor of consistent spontaneous and unapproved grabbing and contacting of his rear by Mr. Combs. The recording affirms laying be the nerve-wracking degree of the supposed maltreatment. This is simply insane. Just perused, however, the repulsions described by Jones don't end there. He proceeds to depict a chilling episode in February 2023, where he professes to have awakened bare-muddled and in bed with 2 sex laborers, supposedly subsequent to being inebriated by Combs. The documenting further declares that Combs constrained Jones and his child Justin Combs into securing sex laborers for parties at Combs' numerous homes, utilizing dangers of brutality. To guarantee consistency, the claim lays out a condemning representation of a man employing influence and impact to take advantage of people around him for his own satisfaction. Jones' cases of mental dangers and control reverberation, the more extensive example of conduct claimed by various informers, proposing a profoundly settled in culture of misuse and terrorizing anything I desire. I get anything I desire. I get. Also, the claim claims that Brushes participated in criminal operations, including giving bound drinks to minors and sex laborers at his different properties across California, New York, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Florida. The incorporation of extra respondents, for example, Combs' head of staff and conspicuous industry figures, as a layer of intricacy to the fight in court, indicating a trap of complicity and defilement that reaches out past CMS himself. Following these hazardous claims, Combs has fervently denied any bad behavior with his attorney, excusing the cases as unadulterated fiction and promising to energetically challenge them in court. Yet the mounting heap of claims and allegations against him creates a long shaded area over his standing, passing on numerous to scrutinize